Now to jump halfway across the boss chart, Flashman. I did birds last time, I'm not doing birds again. Flashman is one of the more interesting stages, I think. It's shiny. Shiny's always good. Shiny's always good. And, you know, it's also the ice physics stage. Which is odd, but, you know, I can go with that. I can work. That'll work. That'll have to do. Gotta have that ice stage somewhere. That's gonna go ahead and use item 1 right here so we can run up and grab this one up. Unfortunately, because we did not beat Crashman yet, we cannot continue on this path. Pretty much half the situations in this game, if you do not have metal blades, well, you can use another weapon. This is a situation, certainly, where metal blades isn't useful. But having other stuff certainly helps. Such as Atomic Fire to take out that J without his walker thing, and the RSJ part with the air shooter. If that makes any sense at all. Hey Blocky, how's it going? Another returning Sniper Joe. Yeah, Flashman likes his returning Sniper Joes. Also, I could totally use item number 2 to just skip past all of this. We're not going to do that. We're going to at least attempt for the normal way. Come on, over here. Well, actually, go this way. No, that works. But frankly, I can just go ahead and go on in. Let's go ahead and switch back to regular. Flashman is another one weak to the Metal Blade, so I won't foster my rampage just yet. Besides, he's not terribly difficult without it. He just likes to stop time like that. And only stopped twice, and, you know, he's not too bad. His room's a little ugly, this teal lime green thing? What? What is this even supposed to... It just doesn't look as appealing as the rest of the stage. Anyways, we get the Time Stopper, mislabeled F, so I often miscall it the Flash Stopper, but that's Mega Man 4. We also get the final item from Dr. Light, the item number 3. Item number 3 is the least useful of all the items in the game. 1 is extremely useful, creating platforms that rise. 2 is a jet sled, which can take you across very long distances without having to do the platforming segments. Much like the Disappearing Block segment from Helen, Heat Man stage, and, well, just a few parts of Flashman stage right there. But enough about that, let's get ready for the next stage. So, following the path from Flashman, let's go to Crashman. Or Clashman, I suppose. Crashman, though, is probably... Well, actually, not probably. He is my second favorite. His music is really catchy. Game. His music's really catchy. His stage is the freaking internet. What's not to love? Okay, so maybe his weapon is loud and annoying, but... You know, so is Metal Man's. It's a loud sound when you fire it, and that's not annoying at all. Hi, Mets. Let's see, you can walk in this game. Too bad I'm not gonna let you do it. Alright, so, Mortellis. You know, this would have been a perfect time where, like in a Mega Man not Mega Man, in Heatman stage, where first they had Telly solo, then they had the Disappearing Blocks solo, and then they had Telly's plus Disappearing Blocks. This would have been a perfect time to do that with these platforms, where the first platform we don't have Telly's, the second platform segment we do have Telly's, and then this third one, well, maybe put an instant death pit. Go away, 1-Up. I'm not collecting you. Does that mean I'd have to, I don't know, use item 1 to skip this? I totally could have used item 1. Or item 2. But what I am going to use item 1 to skip is Blocky. We've already fought these a couple times. Yeah, so I don't want to fight you again. Useless item 1 placement, folks. At its finest. Along with useless item 2. Mega Man, what are you doing in that block? Well, you're falling, that's what you're doing. Looks like a time for the Flash. Yeah, dealing with these Peppies is a little annoying to do. So I'm just going to foster my rampage with more Metal Blades. Put it this way, folks, when you start climbing this ladder, be sure to throw a shot in that direction so you don't have to deal with the Peppies ever. It's just a useful idea. Ooh, another E-Tank. I forget if I'm full at this point. Let's actually check. Nope, still got one left. And fancy that, there's only one left in the first 8 stages. I've collected all the others, so... Fine, Pop-Tops. You win this time. Double kill. Double kill? That was a triple kill with one Metal Blade. Right, so Crash Man. First boss I'm gonna use his weakness weapon because he takes for freaking ever without it. Come on, run around for a bit. Oh, you changed your pattern. You're supposed to just run all day. Oh well. Whatever, fine. You hit me a couple times. It's all gravy. With this, we get the Crash Bomber, another explosive weapon much like the Hyper Bomb. Has a delay on it. Other than that, it's a little more useful because you can actually do damage with it without it having to explode. Next! Right, Woodman. He's perfectly logical to do next. Because he's a freaking tree. He's a tree with computer parts. That makes him 100% tree, right? Oh, Mega Man Database. You're so silly. By database, I mean Mega Man Base Database. Alright, you stupid bats. Next up is the mini-boss, Hot Dog. There are 3 of these, and we'll only be fighting the first one. Because we can just do this. Flash. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, using Flashbang's weapon does allow you to cheese a lot of segments of the game. If you folks want to see that, if you also want to see the massive failure montage, please leave a comment. I'll be glad to upload them, because once again, I am saving all my failures. Some of them might not be very interesting. In fact, there might not be a whole lot, because, let's be honest, Mega Man 2 is probably one of the classic series I play the most. I mean, there's definitely those stages that do cause me problems. Ah, should have started running first. And with that, we're basically done using the Metal Blades. That's right, folks, Metal Blades are basically pointless to use now. Well, at least in the first 8 stages. They have a little use in Quick Man stage, but it doesn't last very long. In fact, you don't have to use them. So, which weapon should I use? Crash. Because that's totally his weakness, right? If you can time that explosion going off correctly, yes, it can be a viable weapon to use. And I'm going to freaking die to Woodman. No, we're not letting that happen. Ah, fine, we'll fight with a different weapon. Yes! I'm just gonna ignore your leaf shield and shove air shooter in your face. With that, we get the leaf shield, the first shielding weapon of the game series. It's also probably the most annoying to listen to. We'll cover more about that in a short bit. Quick, come on! I shall have my vengeance for the world! Right, Leaf Shield. As I was saying, first shield weapon, more annoying to listen to. Let's go ahead and demo it real quick. Leaf. Ah, there it is, under wood. Yes, if you attempt to move at all, you throw the shield. Right, I want my one up, thank you. Whee! So yeah, as I was saying, we really don't need to use Metal Blades. I'm gonna go ahead and use them anyway, so, because, why not? One last time before we start the Wily stages. Because, hey, Dr. Wily's the villain, as we already know from the intro plot. I want Bubble. Quick Man's theme is these. Force beams. One poke, and you're dead. Take the hit, and move! Because we get goodies! Another one up. An extra life. No reason to refill wood, because we're not going to be using it this stage. No reason to refill bubble, because I'm not using it anymore. Air shooter would be nice to refill. Oh, thank you. Right, part 2. Run. Go, yay. Let's get on. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite stages. Yes, I like Quick Man stage, because this is just so fun. It's a really fun challenge. Even if you know what you're doing, you can still mess up. I didn't see anyone up there. I don't know what you folks are talking about. Okay, since you're a little awkward in your placement, Metal Blade. Thank you. Right. If you manage to get through his entire Death Beam level, you can, without using the Time Stopper, your reward is Time Stoppering Quick Math. Seriously, this has no use in any other boss fight other than this. Hey, Disco Ball, you're supposed to be above my head here, not over there. Thank you, Explosive Disco Ball. With this, we get the Quick Boomerang, the final weapon. It's a rapid-fire, short-range weapon. Fairly useful. And in case you want the password at this point, 3E tanks, all bosses defeated. There you go, folks. What am I missing?